Well, hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the podcast about action figures. But you know, it's a little bit edgier. You might even say it's a little bit extreme. And I know something about extreme because I'm the franchise Shane Douglas. Squared Circle Action Figure Podcast, the gold standard. Tune in or get your, you-know-what, franchise. Now cut the music.
Cut the fucking music. Holy shit, Joe. Static. Well,
hey, how you doing?
Listeners, we had a lot of technical difficulties. I think we've solved everything. This is the Squared Circle Action Figure Podcast, YouTube Uncensored, Episode 2. We are super psyched right now. I am completely pumped up because I've been just pumping. I've been ready to go, and I just want to get rolling and talk about wrestling figures. I'm tired of this nonsense of technical difficulties. We have an excellent stream now. Our bit rates are normal. We're ready to go. I am your host, Will the Thrill.
And I am your host, Joe Static.
Joe. We have a super jam-packed episode today. I am super psyched to get this episode off. But first, remember, you can follow us on all major podcast platforms. So you know that. We'll be putting these YouTube live streams up on all those major podcast platforms. You can also follow us at SQD Circle AFP on Instagram and Twitter, Joe. And remember, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the videos. And we will be bringing you more content soon. This is kind of a stopgap or whatever you call it, because I'm going through some moves and changes in my personal life. So we got to get these videos out quick. We got to get them out real quick. We got to get podcast episodes out quick, Joe. And super psyched, bro. Super psyched to be here tonight. How are you doing?
Good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there.
After all those technical difficulties, I'm surprised anyone's still hanging in there, and we probably won't even have anyone on this stream tonight.
It's okay. It's okay because we recorded we put out these episodes or these streams in podcast form anyway. So
yeah. So it should be good. You're super clear. You're coming across clear. I can hear you. I think everybody can hear us. I hope they can. I am going to put this up right now. We do have a new little bit of a thing on my end. At the very least, we can see chats and such, but I don't think it's coming up anymore. So we're going to take that down, but we're going to get that to work eventually. But I do have chats here. So if anyone does join us throughout the live stream, you can chat, you can send us likes, you can do whatever you want to do, but let's get right into this episode. It is jam-packed. We're also going to be debuting at the end of the episode, Joe. We're going to be debuting a new segment called the 5 Count. 5.
Little pro wrestling chat.
Little pro wrestling chat, paying homage to the big King Kong Bundy, obviously. A fellow New Jersey native. So we're New Jersey guys, and we love New Jersey pro wrestlers. We love Bam Bam Bigelow. We love the Beast from these. We love King Kong Bundy. We love the big men.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Okay, so let's get right into it. We were previously discussing here Ric Flair. Woo!
Ricky Flair, baby. The 1 of 25 employee edition has popped up on eBay, and looking at it right now, Will, just to get a glimpse of it, it's at $7,500 with 2 days and 20 hours left, 71 bids. It's a pretty nice looking figure. What I like about it is the back. You know, they leave that little window where you can really see the robe, see the detailing on the robe in the back, and the boots. I can't tell if they're silver, if they're like a gray, but that, like the attire with the robe being a 1 of 25 employee edition, I mean, I think that's why the bids are through the roof.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a very rare figure, and I want to give a shout out to Fabulous Disaster. He's back. He says everything's looking great. He's in here, so thanks for joining us tonight. We do want to obviously apologize again, Fabulous Disaster. Thanks for joining us. Share with us with your friends, man. We want to make this an interactive community. You are the first one to be in here on our live stream on YouTube, so thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell all your friends. But yeah, that 1 of 25 employee exclusives, that's a WWE Classic Superstars figure from Jakks Pacific. Look, I have some of these rare Classic Superstars figures in my collection. You know, I have a couple one-ofs, and they have never got this high. So I don't know if it's because of the influence by Jeremy. And if you want to actually say that this is true Instagram and social media influence, you could say that. This is a good example of that. Most of the time, it's just a bunch of BS. People throw up a bunch of figures. They get them from companies. They're not worthless. They're worthless. Oh, yeah, go buy them, blah, blah, blah. Many people don't even give a shit. You know what I'm saying? This time, I think he threw it up there. It's a rare figure. It's being sold by a former Jakks employee. Jeremy posted this on his Instagram page and I believe on his Twitter page as well. He gave the employee some advice. And I guess this has brought in maybe other people, you know, on the fringes, other collectors, other investors. And I think this is why this is at $7,500 now. It was previously at $8,200. I believe some of those bids were retracted because they were fake bids. So I don't know, man.
Just to see what the last bid is at, probably. You know, they'll put the high and then take it back.
They'll take it back, exactly.
To see where it's at.
Where do you think this goes, man? Do you think it gets 10 grand, 10 G's?
I was gonna say 13, probably.
Okay, 13's my lucky number, but I ain't fucking doing 13.
Oh, not for this. It looks like someone cut the back out with an X-Acto knife.
It's so funny when you mentioned that the back was cut out of the figure. I was thinking that the entire time, and I absolutely love that it does have the cut back, you know, card back, but it does look like they took an X-Acto knife to it. And I was thinking,
it looks like the employee, it really is an employee edition. The fucking employees were cutting them open.
They were cutting it right there. Boom, boom, boom. Real nice, in the
Jesus.
factory. Oh, Jesus. I know it looks fucking terrible. I mean, it's a terrible cut. It's not like a defining moments.
No, it looks like an X-Acto knife, man.
So look, the figure is beautiful. I absolutely love the diamonds on the robe. I absolutely love the robe he comes in. I think you get a basic Flair figure there. It obviously has the 1 of 20 whatever, 25 whatever stamp on the thigh. You get the regular Classic Superstars packaging with the X-Acto knife cut out on the back so you can see the robe and the beautiful robe. Is it worth $13,000, $10,000, $7,500? I don't think so. My top end on this figure would have been 5 G's. I do think if Flair passes, this will be a super, super grail piece, and it may even go higher than that. I was kind of going to be in the market for it, but I don't know. I had to pull out. I just can't do it at that price. I mean, there's so much more you could buy, so much you could just invest. I'd rather invest that money. If you told me, trust me, take your $10,000 and put it in a mutual fund investment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, not buying a Ric Flair figure.
Not buying a Ric Flair figure. That figure is not going as any higher. This is not a LeBron James situation here. This is wrestling figures, and everybody knows wrestling figures haven't reached their potential yet, but they'll never be there. I'm sorry.
It's a great, like you said, I love the attire. I like the robe. Can see, obviously with the trunks and boots, it's all around. It's a solid package. Is it worth that money? I don't think so. But once again, you put the 1 of 25, you put it's an employee only. An employee comes out of the woodwork with it to sell. Numbers start getting crazy.
Oh, they do. And Fabulous Disaster just tweeted here a message. My wife would kill me. Yes, I think my whole family and friends would kill me if I spent upwards of $10,000.
If I did that, I'd be in court.
It's funny. So I want to make a transition here. I'm going to jump around a little bit. We were going to save this to the end, but I think we will save it to the end before we get to the gorilla position this week. And the gorilla position is going to be fun because we're going to be actually talking about autograph figures. So that's pretty fun as well. But before we get there, A&E has a series called WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. And some of this ring-worn gear goes for $2, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $100,000. On this show, they've had 2 episodes. Kane's like premier attire went for 10 G's and it was given to charity. So that tells you right there, like, is that Ric Flair in in that category? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? 25 other people have it. Like, if I got something special, like something ring worn that was only a one of, and it went for like 5 or 6 G's, and then this, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. Does that make any sense to you, Joe?
No, it doesn't. And that stuff's, oh my God, that stuff's priceless. Like in episode 1, that Mankind attire, dude, I would love to have that Mankind shirt. Oh man, when I seen that on episode 1, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Even the Cactus Jack vest, man. I understand why the guy didn't want to get rid of it. You know, it's like, well, what are you gonna give me? You know, I'm just not gonna give it to you. You're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. When am I getting back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I still don't think what he traded with the money. I don't think that was worth it anyway.
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. I'd like to bring
Like
one
the
of these
bat
collectors.
with the barbed wire.
Yeah, the bat with the. I was there. I was at the Royal Rumble for that match. It was intense, man. I was right above the cab, literally right above the cab of the entranceway. So it was a pretty crazy match. But anyway, I'd like to get some of these collectors of this stuff on the podcast. I think it would be fun. You know, KWK does it. JB Toys does it. It's an area of collecting I've never ventured into, and I don't like. I would like some of this stuff, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it just because it is it's very expensive, and
WK is a pretty sweet collection.
Yeah, he's got a pretty sweet collection of ring worn stuff, and so does JB. So I mean, those are the 2 people in our communities on Instagram and Twitter that we know who collect these things, but it seems that a lot of other people do as well. But anyway, getting back on track, we'll talk a little bit more about the AEW show because I thought. Sorry, the AEW show. I said A&E show. And we'll get back to that a little later. But I guess Elite 89 was released. And Joe, please talk to me a little bit about this because I don't even know where this was released or when it was released because I haven't seen it. So what's going on with this series, bro?
I seen the image popped up on Twitter, Elite 89.
Okay.
And the lineup is just, oh, God. I don't even know where to begin. Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Nia Jax is going to have the chase figure, apparently. So I don't think it's speculation, but I think this is the lineup. And after that, you get Dominic Mysterio. Okay. For some odd reason, you get Sergeant Slaughter.
Well, I think I'm only assuming that the Sergeant Slaughter that we're going to get is to round out Colonel Mustafa, right? So you're going to get him in his heel look, I'm assuming, from what, 90?
That's what it looks like. It is the heel. Yeah. It is the heel attire.
Yeah. So I haven't seen the images. I haven't seen the rumors and whatnot or innuendo. I guess, again, like you said, this is unconfirmed, but confirmed. Look, I think this is Mattel's personally worst year in wrestling figure collecting. Out of the 10 years they've been doing this, it looks like year 11 has been very bad to them just because, again, you have a situation on WWE programming that we talk about it ad nauseum on this podcast. We're just not invested in the current programming like we once were. So you
don't want that Dominic Mysterio is what you're saying?
No. I mean,
don't want to chase Nia Jax?
Go right ahead. You can. He's got a shitty looking body. I mean, you could put it. You could put your head on it. Maybe you can get a custom head done by TTD Wrestling, right? You get it 3D printed by your other friend, and then put it right on that body, and you could have your own action figure, bro.
Thinking about doing that actually, so I might.
I think you should. But no. In all seriousness, Joe, it's like. Dude, and Fabulous Disaster says, yeah, 89 blah. That's a money saver wave. I mostly get legends. Look, we're in this collecting predominantly for the legends, but also for the wrestlers that really, really do great in-ring work and that make kind of memorable. I don't know, they have memorable matches and attire. Just
It's
storyline.
just we spoke at the beginning of the year. Spoke in the beginning of the year. It's just the pod on the podcast. It's just the Elite series coming out are just oh my
They're
god,
so bad. They're so
oh my
bad.
god.
It's Mattel's worst year by far. Look, 86. So I told you, 86 is the worst SummerSlam series ever created. You got the two Triple H's, the Bray Wyatt again in SummerSlam again series. You got the Carmella, you got the Rollins, which is all right. I mean, I
The
like the
Rollins is kind of
Rollins.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The Miz looks like, look, all these figures look great. We are not, I am not, and I think Joe isn't either, but I'm not going to speak for him, but I am personally not getting down on the sculpts or the attire choices and those things. I'm getting down on selection and I'm getting down on reuse. And that's it. Like, that's where I'm at with Mattel right now. It's selection and reuse, and it's not doing it for me, you know?
Yeah, no, not excited about any of these series coming out right now.
No.
Maybe one or two here or there. Maybe the store exclusives, but other than that, not really, man. It's just
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Look, I mean, we talked about it on prior podcast episodes here on YouTube as well. I'm only really excited for that new Undertaker coming out in 85. The black is pretty cool. And that's it. I mean, you like the Cross because, I'm just not even a fan of Cross. I think they rush him on NXT. I don't think they've built good stories around Cross at all. Yeah, he's got a great entrance and he's a great in-ring worker from what I've seen. But
I don't even understand what the hell he is.
No, I don't. And that's why I didn't like him.
Is he from... I can't even tell you what is he? He's like a... he's like a demon, or he's from hell, or he's a Satan worshiper. What the fuck is he? I don't even know.
Is he Aleister Black? Who the hell knows? I don't know.
Get what he's doing.
He's a tough guy.
What is she? Is she's like supernatural. She has like fangs and claws and shit. What is that?
Joe,
she's not human?
It really comes down to this. Isn't like NXT look, I think NXT is a great show, but it's so it's just so the same. I don't know. I'm very bad with words, but so I can't put it into context, but like Rhea Ripley and Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux and all these other guys and Finn Balor, they're just the same guy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
like the title changes hands, like with Balor and Cross, and then you're just like, okay, another guy.
Yeah, he's just he walks out to some heavy metal music. He's got some tattoos on, and he's just a tough guy, right? I don't know,
like when he's in the ring, he almost has a persona where he doesn't get hurt. He has to kind of get hurt in the ring. Can't just be one-sided.
Yeah.
Then he kind of comes back, and then he wins usually.
Yeah.
It's weird to me.
It's weird. It
doesn't make sense, like all the pieces.
There's no real gimmick, and Fabulous Disasters got it right. I mean, it's just like there's no writing, there's no gimmick, there's kind of a gimmick. The best gimmick probably going today in NXT is what is his name? Oh man, the Cowboy. But that's even stretching it.
Oh God,
what is his name?
What? Cameron Grimes.
That's it, Cameron Grimes. So anyway, we
are
not looking forward. We are not looking forward to this new Mattel 89. Man, this is a pass for me. Sergeant Slaughter. Boom, done. So moving on, Joe. I got into a Pandora's box, and when I go there, it's just madhouse. But I was serious. I brought my serious guns out, and I told Eric I was coming, and I went there, and I don't think they believed I was coming. Yeah, I walked in that door. I prepaid too, and I walked in that door, and they were just cleaning toys. What lives they have! What lives they live!
I know. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Cleaning Thunder Tanks and old Thunder Tanks and LJN Thundercats toys, and oh man, I walked in that store, and so hold on, I have this over here. I got two pretty pretty crazy pieces, and I want to show our listeners, Joe. And you know what I got. What did I get?
You got green card, Hasbro green card, Atom Bomb.
And for our
And-
listeners, it's so funny you mentioned that first, Joe. You know, we've done this as an Oh My God figure of the week. And we had a great story about me being as a little kid and going to Heroes World over in the mall and picking this one out of all the green cards because it was the newest one. And I do have mine from when I was a kid, and we posted on a Oh My God figure of the week segment. But I never had one mint on card. Well, I had one mint on card and I opened it. And so now I got one. Yep. It was sitting there. It just came in. So I was like, I'm buying it. I got it. So now I have a complete, it's not in perfect condition. There's some bends on the corners here, like on this corner up in here, but whatever. It's fine. I'll take it. So I got the
great.
I got the complete set carded, and then the coup de grace, as we talking about Finn Balor. Oh, this is Joe. And Joe's
Black card, LJN, black card, Kogan.
There it is in all its glory, bro.
There it is.
You're thinking
That's a crazy piece.
dude, this is probably one of my and I'm not the biggest Hogan guy, but as far as collecting, crazy.
Next time I stop over, I might crack that off the card.
Oh, don't even. You're getting the other one. Stop it. Don't be nasty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Joe's getting my Lucy, and I actually at Paul's toy room, we had a huge yard sale, and I found a kind of I found one of these greenish kind of oxidized belts. So you can have that one for
Sick.
with the you can have that belt. So I have the world championship.
Oh, I still have your Tommy Dreamer 2-pack.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Thank you. And look at
Yeah,
this.
I have to bring that.
This is the creme de la creme, the back. The card back on this is I don't know if you could see it, Joe. But you got all these guys here. You got Bad News Brown never came out. Brother Love, the Bushwhackers. I mean, you got all the guys here, man, that never came out. You got the Demolition Smash that never was released. You have both Powers of Pain. I mean, this is a piece right here. So,
a great piece, especially with that back card.
oh, and again, he's not in his yellow classic attire, but it's something I needed to add to the collection, and I love it. I do, and I don't know. I just love the white and the red. I think it pops.
White and the red looks great. And the card, it's just perfect, man. I've always liked that black card.
Yep, and then I had to get this one at Santiago, so I found that at Santiago, the Macho Man as well, just to give a shout out to all our New Jersey wrestling figure stores. And I know,
I like the same thing. I like the Macho on the card.
Not
a lot of these. A lot of these on the card, LJN's on the card. I don't really care, but that Macho I like.
Yeah, I agree. It's just iconic, right?
That's great, especially on the card.
Oh. And this is in the more this is kind of the more purplish attire. I'm trying to find one in pink too. This is the more like purple color they went for on the tights. I know they have like a variant pink version, and he's got more of like a brownish black kind of look here on the face and the beard. But dude, just holding these in hand, like these cards are huge. Dude, come over. We're going to do a live stream together soon. You'll come over, and these things are amazing, bro.
Got to see those in person.
So Joe,
I had the Adrian Adonis in person. It's just great on the card, man.
Oh, that's another one I keep thinking about. So I'm not going to do all of them on card, and I'm going to sell the majority of my loose collection because I'm just not a loose guy, bro.
No, that's what I think about. That's why all my loose figures are gone for the most part.
Yeah. We are hashtag MOC for life here on the Squared Circle Action Figure Podcast. So anyway, Joe, they're going to have Pandora. Don't fall asleep on me. Pandora.
No, I'm passing out over here.
He's coming.
He's coming, and I'm actually pointing to the ceiling right now. You know what I'm doing here?
Pointed to the ceiling.
Got quick plug here. They have Sabu coming to the shop in 6th. 3:30 to 5:30. And their address in New Jersey is 191 Route 15 in Lafayette, New Jersey. Pandora's Box, June 6th, 3:30 to 5:30. The suicidal, homicidal, genocidal Sabu.
Go get him at Pandora's Box, Lafayette, New Jersey. He's going to be signing autographs.
Maybe he'll jump through a table or something.
Maybe we can get him to jump through a table. Maybe he can hit you over the head with a chair, throw it at you or something like that. I mean, that would be fantastic. I'll take a headshot.
What I'll do, I'm going to walk in and just throw a chair at him without asking anybody.
Yeah, throw a chair at him, and then he'll throw it back at you, get your head busted open, and then walk out of there, you know?
He actually might beat the living shit out of me if I did
I
that.
know he may. And Fabulous Disaster, thanks so much for being a fan, man. I did not buy Castle Grayskull. I don't know what that was referring to. Maybe you were talking about the Super 7, but I'm not a Motu guy, and Joe wasn't. I don't think you are anymore either, Joe, right? You're not Motu, right?
Sometimes I think back and it's crazy. I sold every sealed Masters of the Universe piece I had.
I know, it's pretty insane, man. Really
I know.
Insane. And
Jay has a lot of it.
Who has it?
Jay. He actually bought a lot of it.
Okay, Pandora's. Yeah, Pandora's has a ton of it. They probably moved through most of that. And I just want to be...
The sealed pieces he kept for his collection, the ones I sold him.
Oh, really? That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And I just want to give a shout out again to Fabulous Disaster because he did mention here in the chats, Joe, that he is a frontline worker, health worker. So, dude, he said us doing the podcast gave him some sanity through a tough 2020. So thank you so much. I appreciate
Thanks
that.
for listening.
Yeah,
yeah.
Thanks for listening. And thanks for all the work you're doing out there as well, man. I think that's great. And hopefully, like I said, we can get some more people in here and we can create a fun chat environment as we build these YouTube live streams. So, moving on, Joe.
Let's see. Legends 10. I actually found Vader and John Cena yesterday in store, which is kind of cool. I seen the Vader from the side. I was like, oh, man, it's here. That was cool. But the real news is actually, which kind of stinks, Brutus and DDP are on Target's website only. They're online exclusives per Steve Ozer. And that kind of sucks because Brutus has the Chase figure. If you want both of those Brutuses, which I actually wanted the Chase version, it's going to be even harder to get now, along with that DDP.
Dude, impossible.
It's going to be almost impossible to get.
And this was reported, I guess, online. I don't know. It was in the Facebook group for the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast or something like that. And it was very loosely said, though. It was kind of like for now, online for now. So I don't know what that means.
Geez.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I would have found the whole set then if that was the case.
Do you think
just Vader and Cena?
Do you think they had like production issues with the other two? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but that Brutus, man, I wanted that Brutus. I stuck now.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let me ask you a question. I do too. I want the Brutus. I want the DDP. Those were the only other two figures from the series that I wanted.
Yeah.
So, Brutus DDP online. Vader Cena ship. They're in store. Has anybody received their online pre-orders for Vader and Cena yet? Has that been reported?
It's usually the ones that I seen. It says you have to okay your ship. You have to go in and manually okay it being shipped out, which means you're not getting it.
So
once that happens, you're done.
Is Target dropping the line? I think Target may be dropping the line, bro.
Dropping this Legends?
Possibly.
And we need that Bigelow.
I don't think they would find another home for the line because it's only a 4-figure series.
Yeah.
And it's already been announced, the Bigelow and whatnot, the Scott Hall. Like I said, I think it's probably one of the better lines in the Legends, the newly released Legends series.
It's weird because besides the Heenan, like if you see these in stores, next time you went, they were gone. The Legends are always gone in the stores I go to. Like if I see them, even the Allendorf, the next time I go, he's gone.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. It's weird.
What happened was they have an online inventory issues. So I think
Yeah.
they went big with Legend Series. What was it? 9 with the Warrior, Eddie.
8.
Oh, that was 8. So I think they went big with 8. Yes, they went big, super, super big with 8 online after it sold out in stores. It sold out online. And that's why they were reducing them to like $10 or whatever. And I think they're worried because I guess based off of their reorder or something, maybe that's what happened. I have no clue what the hell is going on, but I do know that I think the line is in jeopardy. I think we're not going to get anything past the Bigelow series, and I don't think if we do, it's going to be at Target. That's just my take.
Yeah. No, it could be. You know what's funny? They restocked the pegs at the Target I go to. All Legend Series 8. There's like 1 million Warriors now. I was like, why is this still filling the pegs in April?
I know. And Fabulous
Weird.
Disaster just confirmed he has pre-orders for Vader and Cena that shipped, and they're arriving tomorrow. So the pre-orders
nice.
for Brutus and DDP they're saying they're not shipping until June. So maybe it's just production issues overseas, bro.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I would love to get those in hand, without spending all that money to buy them.
Yeah, I would too. Or maybe they're not signed. Could they have held them back because of that, and maybe no one's gonna buy them or get them? I don't know, man.
That's possible too.
Who knows? Like the Stinger, they just threw out. Maybe WWE canceled because DDP's done. You know what I'm saying? Because he's over in AEW. Who the hell knows with Brutus?
Yeah, that's true.
So look, this is all speculation, listeners. We don't know, but I'm just trying to think of the reason why there'd be at least a month and a half, 2 month, almost 2 month delay on the other 2 figures that were supposed to be in a series. They all ship together, right? They all get made at the same time. Like, this has the kind of sprinkling in of a stinger, of a release, or of a WWE saying, nope, we're done.
Yeah. I guess, in this case, time will tell. See what happens with those 2.
I think so. But Joe, that was a great lookout by you because you're the one that found that information for me because I didn't even know it happened.
Yeah. Something was odd. Obviously you see the Cena and Vader by themselves. I was like, oh, something's up here.
Yeah. And I'm glad you found it because I know you were worried about, you're like, oh, are you going to, get the Vader, blah, blah, blah. And I said, look, I'm going to get the Vader. I'm going to keep both of them. I still don't even know how I feel about it. I got my Vader right here. I still don't like this figure. I know people have been all hyped up about it. I'm just not a fan, bro. I'm sorry. I may have to open it up to appreciate it more, but I think the masked version is just so generic and doesn't look like anything like him in the mask. I still think his head sculpt doesn't look anything like him either. I still think that the body mold is off and they're not using the right parts for him. His legs are way too big in the thigh area and especially in the knee and ankle area compared to his torso. It's just not Vader. And people are so hyped up on this figure. I'm looking at it right now in front of me and I just think it's not good. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. You there, Joe? Oh, no. Joe kicked out? Oh, no. Where are you, Joe? Where did you go? Guys, I think Fabulous Disaster. I think Joe is having technical difficulties now because I have an excellent connection. The stream is super healthy on this end. But Joe is nowhere to be seen. He is frozen. Yep, Joe froze. Dude, we don't have any luck today, Fabulous. Oh, man, I got to chat with him real quick. Oh, guys. All right, we'll bring Joe back in. Joe will be back in. He's trying to connect. Here he goes. All right, let's see what happens. It's just our luck today. We've had the most technical difficulties ever. Oh no, Fabulous Disaster. I will not be getting the Cena. Sorry, I passed on it. And I just don't like John Cena. I never have and never will, and I just don't like that Cena. I think there are certain Cena figures that personally will actually increase in value, and those are probably some of the earlier ones like the defining moments and such. I do think the NWO Cena as well will hold value because it's a ringside exclusive, and I think it's just a fun mashup figure. And obviously it's from a WrestleMania moment. I did order that figure, but after seeing it in the box, seeing the actual images, the the figure is actually a little disappointing to me. There's a lot of reuse in it. Again, Mattel is just reusing everything. So I don't know what's going on with Joe. I got to look at my phone real quick because he just popped out here. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully he didn't lose his internet connection or something, because we are good. We are excellent. So anyway, guys, it's kind of apropos because we were going to head into the gorilla position, and we're getting a little long. I don't know where he's at. Let's see here. Oh, the lovely issues of live stream. Interesting. Let me see if it's on my end. We're going to do that. There you are. There you are. Oh, you were on. There you are. Can you hear me? He's up. He's up. I don't know if he can hear. I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
There you go. Now I got to get you on the stream. I don't know
Can you
why
hear-
you're not. Yeah, you there, Joe? I can hear you.
Hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I don't know what happened over here on the left. It said the server disconnected on YouTube.
No, we're live on YouTube. We're good. He said, welcome back. These things happen. It's weird because on my end, I can't see you for some reason.
Yeah, weird. I was like, what the hell happened there?
But I think it should come back. Hold on. Uh-oh, you're back out. Oh, now you're back on.
Good.
Yeah, it's weird. You're not. What's so funny is you're not coming across on. Hey, Fabulous. Can you see him on YouTube? I can't see him on YouTube. What's up? What's up, guys? How you doing? We got another viewer in here, but I'm trying to. I don't know what the hell's going on with the No, it's black. Yeah, they can only hear you for some reason. I don't know why.
It's weird. Yeah, I can see myself on my end. Let me go in and check the setting again. I think it's the same.
No, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Okay. There you are. Ha 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 ha. I
I'm
got
back.
you. I got you back. Back to the attack. back to attack. He's a little.
Oh yeah. What were we talking about? So yeah, the legends,
Vader.
man.
Yeah,
It
the
was
Vader.
nice to find those before.
Legends Vader. Really great to find in store. I was saying that I just don't like it. You know?
Yeah, it's I like it, but yeah, it's I could see, some people with that Vader, I mean, they don't even remember that.
I know. It's pretty crazy. Are you there? Joe, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. No, I know. Dude, do you remember? I don't remember him with the mask. Vaguely.
No. No, I don't. That's like his New Japan days.
You know? You kind of look at you look at all this Jushin Thunder Liger first appearance and Vader with the mask and stuff. It's like I just don't know how you're getting psyched about it. And I don't know how you're like younger than me and getting psyched about it.
Like, man, this is the best Vader ever. You're 20 and you're 25. You're like, man, look at that Jushin Thunder Liger, man. Okay.
Okay. Look, the Jushin Thunder Liger is a sick looking figure. Okay.
I think they did a great job too because they do. What do they do? Street Fighter.
Oh,
Something that looks like that.
yeah, the E Honda that they did from Street Fighter Storm Collectibles.
Oh yeah,
is fucking sick. You know,
Jushin Thunder Liger attire that looks like something. His original attire looks like a Street Fighter attire to me.
Yes, and I can see why people would want that figure in a collection of any sort because, yeah, you can. It crosses over, right? It's a cross genre figure.
That draws nothing here. I'm like, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
That's something over here.
yeah. We're not those collectors. We're not putting our Jushin Thunder Liger with our GI Joes and our
God.
Dragon Ball Z's and all that shit. Okay, we don't do that here at the Square Circle Action Figure Podcast. All right, you can. That's what you can do with that crossover bullshit. And then the people that do and also want to take all this fucking crossover photography and all this bullshit, come on. Again, Brian Flynn says it best. 99% of people, you look at their fucking collections and what are their wrestling figures doing? Standing up straight, holding a belt.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I mean, majority of the collections standing up straight. That's it.
Holding a belt or in their gear. That's it.
That's it. Holding the belt around the waist. You could flex the arms a little bit, maybe. That's fucking it.
They're all grouped together. They're all in a D-top.
That's it. That's all you're doing.
That's it. You're not even using. You have 50,000 points of articulation that aren't even being used. And you want them. I want 50,000 points of articulation. God forbid. But they're gonna stand straight on my shelf in my D-top.
Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about that. We've talked about that so many times in the podcast.
Okay.
Just can't even.
We're going to move on real quick. Go check out the A&E, the WWE show on A&E about collectibles. I think it's great. I don't want to get really into it because this is a long YouTube live stream already because we've had so much technical difficulties and such.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's been very exhausting, but hey, we're hanging in there, guys. Love the first episode. Again, it's WWE's Most Wanted Treasure. There's trying to get ring worn stuff, ring used props and whatnot from collectors or from talent to put in the archive in Stamford, Connecticut. It's pretty fun because they go to meet the collectors and whatnot, and they bring WWE superstars with them. It was filmed in 2020 during the pandemic. I don't know if it was filmed earlier in 2020 or during it, but they did mention it was 2020, which was odd because nobody was wearing masks or anything. So
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, wasn't that weird, Joe?
Thought that was weird. Like, you're going in people's homes, no one's got masks on. He's bringing his kids out.
Yeah. So unless it was like filmed in January and February of 2020, I don't know, but very, very weird. Also, like the A&E biography stuff, I thought that it's very, very, very well done. I did see the Piper, and so check that out.
Gotta check that out.
Other than that, man, anything you're excited about wrestling figure wise before we get to the gorilla position?
Right now, not really, man. I can't. Nothing's popping off the top of my head right now.
All right, I just got to really quickly throw it out there. I got my Sammy fig, and I know it's been a long time coming, but I was not part of that early. Yeah, it's a great figure, bro.
It is, man. It's a great figure. That whole set's great.
Yeah, I really, 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 really love this set, and this could be the best AEW set of all time so far. So I really, really enjoy that. This figure is really, really sick. I love Sammy, so I love the hit me up. I just love everything about this figure. I think it's a great figure. I do want to mention that AEW did release on Ringside Collectibles at the very least their 1B Series 1. Did you buy them? I bought a set. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it real quick?
I don't care about that. Like, I have Series 1 right here, and the skin to me is fine. Like, I have no interest in buying another set.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I have 2 sets of 1 already, but I had to get the third, just the 1B, just because.
Yeah. I don't really care. Oh, you know what I did? I got another Brandy.
Yes, I got it. And that was one of the reasons why. And I thought the Kenny Omega head sculpt looks a lot different, too, than the original. If you look at that fig, yeah, check that out, because it does look a little different, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, I'll go look that up and check that out, actually.
All right, everybody.
But yeah, I did order the Brandy.
Yeah, you got to get the Brandy, right?
Yeah, because otherwise you're paying a fortune for it.
Yeah, and I had one from the original pre-order. Did you get one?
You got one maybe like a month or 2 ago.
Okay.
Off eBay.
Okay. There's always good.
But yeah, it's a lot more than what you would pay in the store. Obviously, like, that figure went through the roof because it wasn't in the store. And if with this 1B, I'm like, you know what? Let me buy another one of those just in case.
I agree. Good move, man. Good move. So, all right, we're going to get right into this week's edition of the Gorilla Position.
Oh, I can feel the electricity in the air. Take a look at this piece of work. Will you stop?
And welcome to this week's edition of the Gorilla Position. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on the YouTube live stream. Thank you so much for hanging in there through all the technical difficulties we've had tonight, even me speaking. I know Joe's tired. I know we're super exhausted, but we're having fun here. We're talking wrestling figures. And Joe, this is
You son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm a son of a bitch, baby. I'm getting pumped up with the Stinger shirt. This is a Pro Wrestling Tee Stinger shirt. Look at how beautiful this is. So,
Oh yeah. You ordered that?
woo,
That's a nice shirt.
yeah, I did. It's a beautiful, dude. Where are you gonna get a Stinger? And this shows you right here that we're gonna get awesome Stinger, Surfer Stinger figures, shirts, figures, everything. We're gonna get them all. AW figs, Sting. It's gonna be fucking great. Gorilla Position. For all you new watchers, to all you new listeners out there, what is the Gorilla Position, Joe?
The Gorilla Position, for the most part of the podcast, it tackled a lot of different things, mainly figures. new sets coming out, what we think, what our position is on them, if we're going to buy them, if we're not going to buy them, if they're trash, if they're not trash. This time actually, Will, I think it's going to be, the topic's a little different. We don't usually change the topic around too much. So this week we're going to.
Yeah, I agree, Joe. So I think this week's topic is pretty fun because it focuses on a part of collecting which I'm actually not a fan of. And I know you do a little bit of it. And we mentioned the Pandora's Box Sabu autograph signing that's coming up soon. And you've been to a lot of these signings, and I know other podcasts are huge, huge fans of getting their figures signed. But what does that do to the figure? Does it raise the value of the figure? Does it lower the value of the figure? Or does it do anything? And I'm kind of on the fence about this. I really don't know. And it's funny you mentioned this because I do have that that JSA autograph stinger impact that we're going to talk about a little later in the background, just because of this gorilla position and because of something else. What are your thoughts on this topic, Joe? Do you think that autographed figures increase the value of the figure, or decrease the value of the figure?
I'm kind of in the middle. I guess it depends. I think autographs, if the person is deceased, might raise the value a little bit. I personally find figures online cheaper when they're autographed. Like, let me use the the TNA, the Impact, Raven, and Sabu 2-pack. Like, unautographed, it runs a little higher. I got mine like dirt cheap for like $30, and it's autographed. And it's cool. I like the Raven's autograph, but actually erased the rest. Like, it said like to Mike on it or something like that. So that really decreases it when it has a name on it, I think. But it said to Mike Raven. I erased the to Mike on it. I cleaned the package. I left the Raven autograph, but I got it so cheap, I think, because it said to Mike on it.
And to all our viewers here that are on the YouTube channel right now and that are watching this, I do have that 2-pack right here just for reference. This is not Joe's autograph version, obviously. So you just have a little bit of a frame of reference. This is a great 2-pack, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great example because I had it right under me here. It's one of my newer receivings. And yeah, I look, I mean, this thing pops, man. Like, I just don't know. Where was the autograph on this? Was it like on Raven?
It's a little above Raven's head. Like, it says, no, actually the Raven's in the center, and it said to Mike over Raven. Erase that shit pretty quick.
Yeah, that's weird. And what's weird about this lockdown set too from TNA is this is a sticker. So this on the box here with the Raven and the Sabu and the pictures, this is all a sticker too, and this can get easily damaged and whatnot, and it can be very difficult to get an autograph off this. But at least if it's on the bubble, you were lucky enough to get it off,
I used some nail polish remover. It came right off.
Yeah, I love that nail polish. The acetone is fantastic.
The value of that 2-pack with that autograph, I'm telling you, man, it was so cheap to get it. And I find a lot of figures don't have bids on them on eBay, or a lot of figures are cheaper with the autograph, and you just take the autograph off.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like, my autographs, I don't think anybody really cares about. Like, like Val Venus's autograph on the old Jax figure, and Al Snow, and I met Doink. Like, I got little ones here or there. I'm not a big autograph person.
Yeah.
Well, mine I actually like mine are just not to sell or anything like that. It's just for me.
Exactly. It's just, you're not going out to try to get Ric Flair to increase the value of something. You're not trying to, get Hulk Hogan,
And here's another example. I have the Vampiro, the EMLL, I think, the old one, kind of like the WCW original San Francisco era.
Yeah.
That vein of Vampiro. And I was thinking about getting it signed, and I'm just like, this is going to bring the value of this figure down so much on the card.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother. I was like, this is going to look cool signed, put it in, in a case. But I was like, nah, I think it's going to ruin the figure. It's going to ruin the card. And people, if I ever wanted to sell that figure, let's just say, with that autograph on it, it's just going to kill the whole figure.
Yeah, and I'm kind of in the same boat with you. I just don't know that it increases the value. So
I don't think it does.
I think it depends on whether or not it's authenticated, and like you said, whether or not the person is deceased. So it's interesting. Fabulous Disasters here in the chats, and he mentioned that High Spots, right? High Spots is doing these kind of like huge autograph signings for all these wrestling superstars, all these sports superstars, all these entertainment superstars and whatnot. And they get them into their warehouse, and they have thousands and thousands of material, figures and sneakers and shirts and belts, and they get them to sign everything, and then you could just buy them, and it's all authenticated and whatnot off their website. So right there, it tells me if you're into autographs and something autographed, some autographed memorabilia, especially of a current superstar or someone that's alive, there's a lot out there. And even in this High Spots example, like he said that he got a Jericho figure from High Spots autographed, there are probably thousands of Jericho figures from High Spots and other places out there autographed. So how is the value going to be more? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me. If there's so many out there, that in my eyes wouldn't increase the value because it doesn't make it rare. It doesn't make it special. So like for you, I completely understand it. It's special because it's personal, right? It's personal to you and what you want from who you want it from, right? It's the experience for you, right? It's the memory of meeting the person and going to see them and getting the figure. So yeah, I don't know, man. For me, I just don't get it. I just don't. And I was a big autograph buff in my younger years, and my uncle was a big, I think, influencer of that, or kind of he fostered me to get a lot of autographs of especially sports stars and whatnot. And I don't know. I just I lost it. You know, I do have a lot of wrestlers autographs that on 8x10 photos and whatnot. And I do have a lot of sports autographs as well. I met a lot of people when I was younger, and he was the one that, again, like fostered that and fostered all my collecting habits as well. So it means a lot to me in that sense because we had a special moment together, you know? So I get exactly what you're saying about what you're getting and how you're getting it signed and whatnot. As far as the value though of it, the value is to the person, right? I mean, I'm not going to sign my I'm not going to sell my Kane 8x10 when I met him at the Route 18 flea market. I'm just not going to do it because that's a special experience. Look, here's an example of this. And I have another example right next to me. So this is super old school, and I don't know if you could see it, Joe. I hope you can. But I've had this shirt in my possession for nearly almost 20 years, 20 plus years. And this is an old school ECW BWO shirt, right? This is a Fruit of the Loom tag, extra large, made in Mexico. This was not even the blue BWO shirt that they sold on the merch stands. This was literally at the Route 18 flea market. And I met everybody. I met Stevie Richards. I met the blue guy.
Hello to that blue guy. Yeah, dude, that's
guy.
Nice. In the white?
Yeah, in the white, and in the blue meanie signed everything. Supernova. Everybody signed everything there.
Bought the BWO shirt in white, man, when they used to have it in the catalog. Or I forgot, they used to show it.
And it's just, so this is something that, look, I'm not going to get rid of this, man. You know, I'm not going to this is something so special to me. This is a memory where I went there, I met them. It's like you're a vampire. This is not worth anything. This shirt, because of the autographs, it's worthless. Nobody wants a shirt with autographs. They're not going to wear it. You know?
Yeah, but that's a great piece, man. I love the BWO.
Yeah. I was like, you know, a teenager.
It's a memory, too.
It's a memory, you know? And that's the thing. So, like, look, I'm not gonna.
All you need now is you need Dick Togo.
Oh, Terry boy, baby! I'm getting excited now.
You need a couple more signatures on there.
Oh my god!
You need 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Need to find the inchworm.
I know. And exactly, that's what Fab is. So look, my take on it is this. I think my take on it is, look, to each his own. People are going to do the autograph things. Fully posable, Jeff, they all love that stuff, man. They go to meet every single wrestler, and they had everything signed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. When they mention that on the show sometimes, anxiety, man. I can't imagine bringing figures and standing in line and having like a suitcase of figures and then going back up to the room and getting them autographed and not getting the autographs damaged and bringing more figures down. I can't do that. I would go insane.
Dude.
That's just me, man. That's just me. I can never do something like that.
No, dude. That is intense. Like,
yeah,
you saying that anxiety, dude, I'm getting anxiety. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I remember when I went to Access in 2019 at WrestleMania, and I thought I brought a couple stuff. I brought, the Stinger. I thought he was going to be signing. He wasn't signing. He was just taking photos. I had a fucking bag. I had a mint-on card, Hogan, Sting 2-pack, Legends of the Ring, ringside exclusive. And to this effing day, the corners on it were perfect. And the corners are still really good, but they're not perfect. And it's because I brought it to that fucking event, that Access bullshit. And I actually walked out of Access and I think I got a goddamn single autograph, okay? And the only person that I really wanted to sign shit was fucking Sting. And he wasn't signing, he was just taking photos. After that day, I said, fuck this shit.
I can't imagine. I just can't imagine walking around those. I just can't imagine walking around Access with like 18 figures or 15 figures or something.
Dude.
I just can't, man. I can't imagine something like that.
Dude, it was a fucking rainy day too.
And waiting on the lines and shit.
Oh God. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Can never, man. Even going to Pandora, I'm like, oh God.
I know.
You know, I just don't want to go in the. I just don't want to do it.
I know you. I heard the last time you got a little frightened.
Yeah, I just don't want to stand in the line. I don't want to wait in the line. Eric's always saying, "Meet me early," and then he's fucking nowhere to be found. I'm like, dude.
Eric, you got a line of 10. Like, you got a line of 10 people out there. Nobody wants to see Vampiro.
Yeah, it's just I'm like, yeah, with Gangrel, he got the figure signed for me. I'm just like, dude, I'm not doing this, man.
Eric, if you want to book somebody, book Edge.
Yeah. He's fucking expensive.
You didn't.
I talked to Eric. I think Rob Van Dam's like fucking $10,000 or something crazy. A lot of the guys that are going through the wrestling universe, they're expensive, man.
Well, I mean, he is in Queens, so he's got the crowds.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got the crowds. You know what I'm saying?
They're fucking expensive. A lot of those guys. I can't even imagine what Bret Hart is.
Oh,
might be like 25,000 or something crazy.
Yeah, give him the 25 G's, baby. Come on, I'm fueling the Pandora's box.
I actually met Bret Hart back in 07, man. I got that book signed. I should have got a fucking figure or belt signed or something crazy. But I met Bret Hart for free at Bookends.
That's pretty insane, man. I met Bret Hart at.
They were giving these. I'll never forget. Before I got my book signed. I had Bookends. It's changed now. You have to buy the. This was 10 years ago, but I'm assuming it's the same if they still do those things. You have to buy the book there. Only sign the book. Don't bring anything else. And back in 07, we used to bring shit. And I feel bad. Like, there was this whole ordeal. These guys came from Canada. They had, like, the 2 Winged Eagle belts. They wanted him to sign it. And then the owners get in front of Bret Hart. They're arguing. And Bret Hart's like, I'm going to sign the belts. I get that. He's like, they came from Canada, man. Jersey. I'm going to sign the titles. He's like, okay. All right. He's going to sign them then. It's just like, it was so awkward, man. I'll never forget that.
Hey, dude, totally, man. You know, the funniest thing about it is, God, I met Bret Hart. I met Bret Hart back in SummerSlam, the Heart and Soul pay-per-view. I think that's when I met him. Or no, it was prior. No, it was prior to
97?
No, I think it was 90 Survivor Series 96 I met him, because they did it at MSG, and then they had a bunch of signings. And I literally have the autograph, bro. And I remember going to, like, I don't know what it was. It was like a Ford dealership on Route 22 or some shit. You know, it was pretty fucking insane. They had so much events and stuff all around New Jersey. And he was, dude, the fucking line, bro. My dad took me and there was so many people there. And I remember going up and he had the fucking title in front of him, bro. No,
Oh my God.
No, it was not. So, no, he had the title. So this would, my time frame is totally off because he was not champion in '96 when he was at the Survivor Series, so it couldn't have been then.
It had to be 97.
Could have been. Yeah, maybe it was '97. What was where was he? SummerSlam '97. That was Heart and Soul. I don't know. I'm getting it mixed up.
I think so. He was facing Taker.
Yeah, but I thought he wasn't the champion when he was facing Taker and he won the belt. So again, I don't know. He was whatever pay-per-view
I think he had the title on the cover.
Shit, I don't
Poster, I'm pretty sure he's holding that belt.
Yeah, maybe he retained then, yeah.
And he had it at the Canadian, it was the Stampede or whatever before.
Yeah, maybe it was 97, bro, but it was before the screw job and he had the title and the fucking line to see him, bro, was so big.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, and just being a kid, it was just like surreal because the belt was on the table and I just remember the fucking belt, bro, and I was just like, oh my God, I love the belt. And you're so great.
How crazy was that pay-per-view though, man, back in the day when it was the 5-on-5? The crowd was going insane.
Bro.
Pillman would come in the ring. Oh my God. Pillman, Bulldog, Owen, Anvil, Brett. They could do no wrong that night.
Oh, dude.
Right? Wasn't that?
We don't want to get long in the tooth on the pro wrestling here tonight, but I mean
that 5-on-5, man. Oh man, in your house.
I mean, yeah, that was incredible, and that whole run was one of the most memorable runs, bro. I don't know how can you like Shawn Michaels over Bret Hart? Stop it. I don't understand it. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
And you know what's so funny? The funniest thing about it is I'm watching the A&E show about obviously the collectibles, and I don't want to plug it too much here. God, we may be fucking
Jesus Christ
WWE fucking channel here, but A&E show, and everybody talks about Shawn Michaels Undertaker at the WrestleManias, and I think they're probably fucking garbage matches, and not garbage. They're good, but they're not great, and you see him in your house, bro, and in the fucking steel cage, that shit is incredible. Incredible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, without a doubt, man.
Incredible.
Bret Hart matches are some of the best.
Well, Bret Hart, but no, I'm just saying Michaels and Undertaker in that match, in those matches prior in their younger years, are so much better than those WrestleMania matches.
The Hell in a Cell?
The Hell in a Cell. That Hell in a Cell match is so much better. It's so much better than the WrestleMania matches. Come on now.
It's a great match.
Holy shit.
I always loved Mankind versus Michaels in your house.
Oh, yeah. All those in your houses with Michaels were great. Look, I'm not getting down on Michaels. I'm a Bret Hart guy. But, anyway, so autographs. Yeah, we have so many great autograph stories, so many great stories of meeting people. I mean, you even said you met Bam Bam at a young age, get the autographs.
It was Bam Bam, King Kong Bundy, and Captain Lou.
Dude, oh my God, bro. People don't fucking understand, like, we are such big Bam Bam marks because Bam Bam was all over fucking New Jersey.
I met him at a monster truck show. I was like, I don't even know, 9 years old. I don't even remember.
I know. I first saw him at a freaking goddamn high school over in Saraville.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I mean, he was gigantic, man. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, the guy is amazing though.
They signed the fucking calendar. I got to find that calendar. It was their faces on this calendar. So their faces were up top where they would sign.
Oh, so
man, I would love to find that calendar.
Yeah, no, that calendar was beautiful. Oh man, so autographs are autographs. Really quickly, I wanted to talk about Fabulous is hanging in here with us, and you got to give him credit, man. He's a frontline worker, and I guess it's so funny. We didn't talk about this real quick. We didn't talk about. I guess there's going to be an AEW announcement tomorrow. We're recording this. What is it today? Tuesday, Wednesday. They showed like some Jurassic Park stuff. So I'm assuming that everybody thinks that the AW figures are going to be something special. I think they're just going to be putting the pre-orders up for the next series, right, Joe? Real quick.
It's probably coming soon. That random Instagram page showed all the images of them already.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the
Probably
pre-orders
coming.
are going up. I don't think you're getting anything special, Fabulous. I'm sorry. I don't know why they would give us a 3-pack. I don't need Marco Stunt, and they're coming out with them in singles, and they want us to buy the singles before any sort of special things. So it's definitely that the pre-orders for, what is it, series? I'm getting so mixed up with series 5, series 6. I don't know, series
6.
5. 6.
It'll be
So,
Series 6 with the pre-order.
yeah, so they're gonna just they're gonna release the pre-orders for 6. That's my prediction. I don't know about you, Joe.
Yeah, probably. Series 5, people are still waiting to ship. Should be coming soon.
Yeah, what do I have here? What is this, Sammy? I don't even know. What is this, Sammy?
4.
This is 4. Yeah, 5. I ordered the whole set, so I'm home. I'll probably the funniest thing about it, I'll probably get 5 before I get all 4 that I wanted.
Yeah. Those got severely back ordered.
Yeah. All right, so I think that's it. Let's end it here for the gorilla position. We went off on a little bit of a tangent because obviously we don't want to leave out Fabulous, and yeah, Michael's. So autographs overall, my take is, again, I don't think they necessarily increase the value. I think they'll increase the value of certain things if they're authenticated, and obviously if it's like an 8x10, or if it's a program maybe, or if it's sporting card possibly. I don't necessarily think they increase the value of wrestling figures. Again, I look as a min-on card collector as that being a flaw in the figure, personally, unless it's done by me. Like even my Ultimate Warrior, 1 of 20, I always get mixed up. It's 1 in 20. When he asked me if I want it signed, I said no at first because I didn't want it to have a blemish on it. But then we talked about it and he did it and blah, 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 blah. And he did it nicely. And I think that's an experience for me in a personalization. He didn't write my name on it, but a personalization for me in a moment that I'll always remember. So that's fine. And I think because he has been deceased, that it does maybe increase the value a little bit. But overall, I don't think a lot, man. And I think in most cases, it does, as you can see through history, decrease the value in some instances.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, I've never been big into autographs. So I think I think for the most part, a lot of the figures I see, the value's less than what it would be without the autograph.
Awesome. Joe, so we're going to end this. It's all right. I got to edit that out anyway. So we're going to end this week's edition of the Gorilla Position. Don't forget to check on Instagram and Twitter at SQDCircleAFP, and we'll post the Gorilla Position on there. And I will post it, I promise you, on Instagram this week because I have a little more free time. So I will be posting a little more regularly. And let us know what you want us to discuss on the next week's edition of the Gorilla Position. We can talk about, anything you want, but we definitely have to have polls. We have polls. We have to get the listeners and viewers involved, Joe. And that's it, man. And I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. So you entertain our guests.
Oh God. Let me see. I can't even see the stream, so I can't even see if there's comments, which is always good. I was actually looking at for the AEW Authentic Scale Ring, this Kenny Omega figure. No one ever talks about it. I don't know if you guys have the ring or what, but decent looking Kenny figure. The attire is kind of cool. I do dig the green a little bit. I had this over here. I was just looking at it. Never hear about it. You never see it unless you have the ring, or you bought the ring and sold the figure by itself. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Cool fig. Yeah. What are we doing next? I think we're doing the Oh My God figure of the week. And we're going to do the 5 minutes of pro wrestling, the 5 count. Be coming up to end the show. I hear a little ruffling. You back? Wish I could see if anybody's typing here, but I can't.
Joe, don't worry. Nobody's typing.
Drain that lizard.
Of course.
I was talking about the Kenny figure that comes with the authentic scale ring. No one ever talks about it, but I like the color. I dig the green.
Yeah, I love that. I love that Kenny Omega figure. I never got the ring. Is it still available? Maybe I should fucking just buy it now.
Dude, man, you got to pull the trigger on that. I got it right here.
Oh, no. Should we do an online purchase?
I don't know. I think we might have to. I think let's do the 5-minute wrestling talk and no, I put this baby to bed.
Maybe put this baby to bed? All right.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we have to. I think we're getting a little late in the night. But so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to Ringside Collectibles, right? And it looks like Ringside Collectibles right now. Hold on one second. I can share this with all our listeners. Let's see if I could do this here. Browser.
Still have the plastic on my ring in front of him.
Oh, yeah, I know you do.
Put over it. Looks like it would fall off, but it actually stays on pretty good.
Oh, yeah, baby. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, everybody can hear everybody. All right, so I put the browser on, but for some reason the browser... Here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. Boom.
Gonna order that.
I think I may, but let's see.
I don't know if it's back ordered. I don't even know if it's still on the site, dude. I don't think it is.
I don't know. I got it right now. I got it on here right now. So we'll see. All right. So we're going to wrestling, ringsidecollectibles.com. I don't know. I mean, we love it. AEW Unrivaled Series 5. You can buy right now.
Nice.
Did I order this? Oh, shit. I don't think I ordered this set, bro. Fuck. Or maybe I did.
I don't remember if you did.
I don't remember.
I think you did.
I don't even know. I don't even remember if I did. I think I did, right? I think I did. Anyway.
Sure you did. Yeah, because I said I ordered the 4, and you're like, I ordered the whole set.
So we're talking about pro wrestling a little bit, but we're going to obviously add wrestling figures in here, right? I mean, that's the way to go. At the Squared Circle Action Figure Podcast. And don't forget to follow us at SQD Circle AFP on Twitter and Instagram. So, Kenny Omega, baby. He is the collector of titles now.
Is the ring up there or no?
The ring is not up here. The
ring... Oh, shit, man. People bought it.
What? How is the ring not up here?
It was for a long time.
It was there for
a long time. I was there for a couple of sales. I guess people fucking bought it.
Maybe, you know what happens? And I hate this shit when this happens. A lot of the stores buy the stock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a solid ring, man. Comes with that fig.
Oh, man.
I got that, and I got the War Games Takeover set in front of me, too, man. I love this ring with the cage.
All right, let's go to eBay really quickly. So let's talk about...
Oh, God.
Let's talk about Kenny Omega real quick.
Want to do the 5 minutes?
5 minutes. The 5 count. No music yet for this new segment. The 5 count. 5 minutes of pro wrestling talk. You had actually a really great pay-per-view on Impact. It's called Impact Rebellion this Sunday night. I actually loved it, bro. I thought it was a great fucking pay-per-view from top to bottom. There were some slip-ups here and there and misses, and it's really tough for, not for them not to have a crowd. But I thought it was great. What was your take, and what did you think of Kenny Omega winning the belts and being a collector of titles?
I didn't really watch the whole thing. I caught a couple matches towards the end. I don't know. I just don't think Rick, I don't even know, Rick Vaughn is a good... No, I just don't see him as an Impact World Champion anyway. So, an X Division champ or what. In my mind, Kenny wrestling him is a waste of time anyway. And I don't know. I just don't think they do it right. Like, nobody cares that he's on Impact. Now that he has all 3 titles, I'm just like, oh, God, Impact to me looks even worse.
Well,
That's my opinion.
yeah, I mean, I actually liked the match personally, and as you can see,
The match was pretty good,
I'm
but it's just
scrolling
not.
here on eBay, $289.97 for that ring, and
Oh my god!
I blew it big time, man. All right, well, we're gonna that's a failure.
It'll probably pop back up on ringside.
I hope so, but we'll
Yeah.
see. So anyway,
I had it for 89 too on ringside.
I know, I missed. That was a miss. Oh,
I know
it
you thought of
happens.
it, Sailor.
So,
But yeah, I don't really care. I just think the Impact thing is a waste of time. I don't even know why AEW's on there.
so I don't think it's a waste of time. I actually like that AEW's on there, and I like the cross promotional stuff. I do think that Tony Khan has some sort of a stake in Impact now. I think it's obviously a backdoor deal. I think we've discussed this on the podcast as well in the past. It gives me the feeling that they want to do dual programming. And I think they want to do dual programming because they're going to be moving to Monday nights. This is my prediction. I could be completely wrong, but now that Turner's got the hockey deal for Wednesday,
with the
nights,
NHL on Wednesdays, that's like too much now.
They're going to go head to head with Raw, and Raw has been suffering so much, and it's fucking terrible. Let's just put it that way. I mean, it's
my god, dude! I have no. Last night, let's just put it this way. Last night I went to sleep like at 8:30. I just didn't even care. I just like, you know what? Let me lay in bed, sleep. And Raw didn't even cross my mind because it's so fucking bad.
I didn't even want to watch it. I didn't even think to watch it. I didn't even think to turn on the television station. It's so
bad. It's such trash. It's just like a waste of 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't even record it. I mean, and I know, look, there are some highlights. There are some high spots, I guess, if you want to say, quote unquote, in the programming. But Joe, it's just a disaster, and it's a 3-hour disaster. They need to cut back the time.
Oh, man. If it was 2 hours, I think it might be a little better, maybe. But that third hour, you're like, really? You're like, oof.
Yeah. And you're not pumped. Like, you watch Dynamite on Wednesday nights, man, and it is nonstop action. It's excitement. It's enthusiasm. The crowd. It has just this energy about it that NXT and Raw and really SmackDown doesn't have. I mean, SmackDown is a well put together product, and the 2 hours are great, and the storylines are very good. It's just missing a little energy from the crowd and the extracurriculars. But AEW with the announce team and the pyro and the production and the crowd and the storylines, it's got everything. And I think the grand scheme or the grand plan, if I were doing it, I would move to Monday nights because of the hockey deal, or stay on Wednesday and then move hockey to TBS or something like that, right? And then what you could do is have Impact on Thursday. Okay, so it doesn't there's no conflict there. If Tony Khan does indeed own it now. And there has been a lot of rumors that he has bought it out behind the scenes. Now, I don't know if there's legitimacy to those rumors, but I do like what they're doing. And I thought Impact Rebellion was a great show. And I do like the actual talent on Impact. And I like the stories on Impact and the storytelling. And I do like the crossover. I actually like Kenny winning all the titles. I think it's great. I think it builds his persona up. I do think his acting is a little bad. I mean, it's not the best, but I do like Kenny.
Yeah, I like Kenny as the champ. I think, he's a little corny. Like, the acting's kind of bad. You can kind of see what's coming.
Yeah.
A mile away. But I do like what he's doing. I think, I don't know. I still think he's trying to figure it out, too, at the same time. That one week, he had that weird outfit on with those gigantic, gator red boots on. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you wearing, man? I still think he's trying to figure some certain things out, what he looks like.
I think so too, but I think we can all say he's a big nerd, and he's definitely a collector, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So, and I do like the Bullet Club. I you know who I don't like? the Young Bucks. They're just greasy and disgusting. I don't know. They have this greasy persona to me. It's just like they're like dishonest or greasy and just like, you know what I'm saying?
They're like I just feel like Nick, Matt, I don't know, I mix them up sometimes. They're just trying to get that camera, man. They're just trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Like no one cares.
I don't care.
They're another one. Like same thing. Kenny had that for a while until he became the champ and what he's doing now.
Well, see,
but the Bucks, I just don't give a shit about, man.
No, and putting them
They
together
don't
with
care.
him is not the answer, bro.
I don't know what they have to do, but I just don't care.
Yeah, they're not.
I do not care.
The Bucks. I think the Bucks, out of all this that's going on in AEW, are, don't get me wrong, really great. I don't even know if you want to call it in-ring workers, but they're very acrobatic and they do a very good job in the ring. They don't
Just getting old,
but they don't sell, and they're getting better at it a little bit. But their fucking promos are terrible, and they're just greaseball-y and no, I don't know, Joe. I don't know how to describe it.
I just don't understand. Like they get dropped on their head, they get hit with things, they fall off the top of the fucking arena, and then they're up 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
Or you do like a German suplex into another suplex into a super kick into something else, and then he's standing up like a half a second later.
Yeah, and they don't have the body build of a Brian Cage, so.
Brian, that's a whole other story. He's the FTW champion with a belt they don't consider in AEW, but he just carries it around.
But he carries it around. Yeah, there needs to be some defenses of that title. Look,
and it says FTW champion.
Look
on the screen.
There are glaring holes. I've never said that there weren't about the AEW product. What I don't like now.
That's a problem too, though. I think Taz's stable is a problem. Like it's just doesn't click. I do like Powerhouse Hobbs, man. I think he's pretty good.
He's good. Yeah.
Even like the son, I'm just like, why the hell is his son in that? Like he's a young kid. Did you see his kicks last week? They were like the worst thing I've ever seen. He didn't even touch.
His green is shit. But
holy crap, man! And I do like Starks. I do like Starks. I do like Cage. I like Powerhouse. I just think they just need to be by themselves.
Here's the problem. There's so many stables in AEW that the singles talent is getting lost, like a Lance Archer. He's just getting lost and he needs to be in a stable. I mean, and that's the problem. I mean, that's all you have in AEW are stables now, and they need to get away from that. You know, they need to stop with the stables.
Even what's his name has a stable. Oh my God, what is his name? The Apple.
Oh my God.
T. Marshall has a stable. I'm like, guys,
QT Marshall.
This is too much.
Oh my God. With the Sopranos thing, like, why does everybody have to have a stable?
And
there's too many stables. My God.
A Ziggler to Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Stop it.
Fat guy. And he's got that fat guy and that like Brazilian guy.
Look, I'm done with the stables, AEW. Fucking Tony Khan. If you're listening to this shit, if you ever listen to this shit, I'm going to fucking make this thing viral. Stop with the fucking stables, okay? Fuck the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks aren't doing anything for the business. You know what they're doing for the fucking business? Nothing, okay? And
the stables everywhere.
And the stables have to stop. And you're losing great talent like Brian Cage, Lance Archer, big men that would be powerful and fucking crazy, and they could do anything you want them to do, and you're losing them in stables, all right? And having I want to just put this out there. Man. I'm gonna put this out there, Joe. Right now, I'm gonna fucking put this out there. And I love Jake the Snake Roberts. You know I love Jake the Snake fucking Roberts. Okay.
Oh God.
I'm putting this out there right now. Jake the Snake Roberts does not need to be anywhere near that fucking ring with Lance Archer. He looks fucking terrible on TV. Okay, I don't care how much you respect him. All right. He's fallen over. He's fallen over. He made his great entrance. Okay. And I understand he wants to be sober and he wants to be around the wrestling ring. Good for him. Okay. But he can't be out there with fucking Lance Archer. He does not do anything for fucking Lance Archer. You got to get him out of there. All right. So
Yeah,
fuck that
please.
shit, please. Okay? All right? And stop it with the fucking stables. I don't need the... Joe, we're going to go down the list all at the top of our head. Nightmare Family, Sopranos QT Marshall, Jurassic Express, Bullet Club,
That Hardy's thing.
Matt Hardy's bullshit, which is the Sopranos bullshit too. It's the same damn stable, basically.
Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Who else?
Moxley. Oh no, the Death Triangle.
Oh my god.
How many can you have?
Probably missing one or two.
I'm missing one or I'm missing them all. And everybody else that's not in a fucking stable is on AEW Dark. I'm missing the two
God,
biggest stables, Pinnacle and fucking goddamn Inner Circle.
Oh my god, there's two more. And then for some reason, instead of keeping Scorpio Sky by himself, they team him up with what's his name? Tin Page.
Oh, fuck Ethan Page too. He's garbage.
Instead of keeping them single.
I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube and I'm calling you out, Ethan Page. I'm calling you out right now. You can't cut a promo better than I can. You are not good.
Yeah, I don't know. The stables are just, oh my god, best friends.
Ugh.
Added, what's her name? Statlander in. Now there's four of them.
I'm getting hot.
Another stable.
I'm so hot.
Oh my
right
god,
now.
dude, you forgot Dark Order.
The Dark Order too. And what are you doing with the Dark Order?
Dark
That's
Order
all there
DC
is.
now, and they hang out with Hangman.
Why is Hangman in the Dark Order?
I don't know, man.
What
But
the
Johnny
fuck?
Hungry.
And why isn't anybody talking about this bullshit? Why do we have to be a wrestling figure podcast talking about pro wrestling? I don't even want to do it. I'm getting
We're
hot.
gonna watch Wednesday night.
I'm gonna watch every Wednesday night. God damn it.
Maybe there'll be another stable.
We're gonna fucking create a stable. We're going to create. Yeah, there'll be another stable in Impact Wrestling. They're throwing fucking action figures in the ring in boxes because you got fucktoid against fucktoid.
Let's do let's form a stable on AEW. We'll get that guy with the pork chop in his mouth. Get all the outcasts, put them together.
And then you got Sting with Darby Allin. Why does everybody gotta have a partner?
I don't know, man.
Does everybody need a fucking rub?
I don't know. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Really don't know.
Holy shit. What is going to be the Sting, Darby Allin, and fucking whoever else you throw at him stable is going to have to happen next? Because
Oh,
they
boy.
can't compete with the fucking goddamn Taz. None of these stables even have names. Half of them don't have names, Joe. What is the Taz stable called?
Team Taz.
Team Taz. That's the best you can fucking do.
UT stable's called the Factory.
The Factory? What the fuck is that? Are they building fucking machines? Are they building computers? What the fuck are they doing?
It's basically fucking four deadbeats in a group.
Holy shit.
He's the fucking worst wrestler ever.
He looks like shit.
And DDP gave him the diamond cutter.
Oh my god.
Always looks like he's laughing.
I don't know what to say.
That was our pro wrestling segment.
5 count. 5.
What do you think?
What is that? Oh, what happened to Cody Rhodes?
I don't know. He fought Penta, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess he's gonna be he's expecting, so he's not on the product a lot right now. But
These cases are awesome, man. I don't know if you got any of this.
no, I don't do those.
Yeah, they're good.
I do the acrylics. I like the acrylics.
Yeah, but for AEW, man, you start putting those in acrylics, you're gonna look like a fucking fool.
Nah, bro. I I've done the dimensions. I found the proper cases for them. Motu,
Yeah.
Motu. They fit perfectly. Motu classics. Okay, modern classics. Cases. They CGA or whatever sells them. They're super expensive, but if you wanted to put AEW figures in them, they will fit, guaranteed.
Cool.
This is I can't
All right.
we can't talk pro wrestling on here anymore, bro.
I know. You're getting fired up.
I'm getting too fired up because I fucking can't take it anymore.
All I'm thinking about is going to sleep right now. I'm like standing up now, scratching my balls.
All right, guys. Well, that was the 5 count, and I'll tell you one thing: there's more than 5 fucking stables in AEW, and they gotta simmer down with the stables, okay? And
So
they do. And we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, obviously, on our second Squared Circle Action Figure Podcast, Uncensored, here on the YouTube channel. So, if you enjoyed everything, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button. Obviously, this is kind of, again, a stopgap for editing podcasts. We're going to post this episode on all major podcast platforms, but please come to the YouTube channel. We're going to put some reviews up here too. I know we've got a lot of overwhelming positive response for our figure reviews on here, so we're going to do a lot more of those coming soon. Stick with us till the end of the year. Again, once September hits, once Q4 hits, it's going to be all in here. We're going to be doing a lot of content. It's going to be super fun, super crazy, really, really awesome stuff coming up. So please stick with us. So we thank you tonight. Joe, I don't know if you want to say anything else to our listeners. Obviously, we want to make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SQDCircleAFP, bro.
yeah, thanks for listening, of course, as always, and thanks for tuning in if you watch the YouTube stream.
Yeah, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Yeah. Headbutt that thing.